Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Friday, September 2nd, 2022. Now, according to some people in the alt media, uh, tonight is going to be a pivotal event of cosmic proportions. And I know that my cards have been showing a tower moment moving from near future to present. It's possible that this is going to be that tower moment. And let me just talk before I get into what I'm going to read tonight about how I plan to approach it. First of all, when the time comes, I'll probably be home, or my current home, uh, safe and sound. And I will be watching to see if there's any indication that we've had a reality shift or things have changed for better or worse. But I'm going about my day regardless in the meantime because I don't live in fear. I don't buy fear porn. And I'm not going to worry about what ifs until what ifs are reality. So that's how I'm doing it. And to that end, I plan to be making some plans for Sunday, and I wanted to share them with you. Now, we all need to know this. We are not alone. And I don't mean, like there's aliens in the universe, although, yeah, there are, and other life forms. No, I just mean that there are more of us awake than the media wants us to realize. And there is a site that currently is highlighting that and plans to start as of this coming Sunday, give a weekly tip on ways that we can disengage from the globalist agenda. Now, we've had a lot of things and people crop up that are flash in the pan that end up being controlled opposition, or they lose their way. They start selling silver and gold tokens and things like that. But I think right now, the basic message that we're hearing from this brand new site is good. And so I'm going to be watching them. I'm going to be watching them with my discernment radar on full alert for if they start. So they're not going to gain my trust. They'll gain my interest. And I wanted to share it with you because I think it is interesting. And if they hold their focus, the possibilities are limitless here. Now, I've been a little obscure. I'm so sorry. Let me show you what I'm talking about. One of the sites I've mentioned before that I look at because it compiles things from lots of sources is roserambles.org. Within that, they had, as part of their compilation, the Restored Republic via a GCR as of September 1st. When I went down, please watch out, I'm scrolling. If that makes you dizzy, look away, okay? All right, about halfway down, I'm done scrolling. You can look back. The global walkout. Reignite Freedom starts September 4th at 8 p.m. GMT, okay, which is an hour later than I do my meditations when I do. So if you've been joining me for those, you'll know when to tune in. And I wanted you to see this because as you can see, they're going to be using a lot of platforms and not all of them are interconnected. So if several of them go down because they end up being legit, there'll still be a way to find them. Makes sense, right? Now, what I liked is you don't have to prepare anything. Currently, they're not selling anything. You just have to have a willingness to gradually disconnect from some of the convenience that have enslaved us. And it says that it's not coercive. You can participate to the extent you feel comfortable with. That's all good, positive language that I can endorse. Okay. Now let me show you where I saw them. Okay. Since they had listed YouTube, and that's where my videos primarily go up, although I do put them a couple other places that most of you know about. I went to Reignite Freedom, and they have less than 2,000 members, so they are new. Okay. But these videos are short and sweet. And this one, called Awakening, that just went up today, is incredibly motivating and just lets us know that message. We are not alone. Let's watch a few seconds of it, and then you can watch the rest of it at your leisure if you like to. We know a lot of our news isn't televised. Okay. So you can watch that at your leisure. And if you just need a boost to remind you that many of us are awake, many of us want change. And if you notice, those people were protesting without burning things and looting and overturning vehicles, and they were just simply saying enough. I think that's huge and powerful. Now, several people with the bigger names in the truth community have some foreknowledge have said that what's going to be the most powerful element of any change positive change that comes to our planet is simply the fact that many of us will disengage and stop participating. Now, we've all started that process. If you watch my channel, because we have talked extensively about not buying into fear porn and realizing that fear is a useless emotion, at least for us. I mean, it provides food product for evil and all sorts of things like that, but it's a useless emotion. That caution is a much better replacement for that. So if there's other ways like that that we can turn the tide by non-participating, I say, let's do it. Let's do it. So I'm going to watch that channel and make sure, that right now they seem to be saying things I can endorse. So they've got my interest. They will not have my trust. Okay. Not until they've got a lot more track record, but they've got my interest because I believe that. And let's ask the cards tonight. We're hearing that the non-participation is of the 9, how many billion of us there are, that the majority of us just stopping participating, the non-participation. I'd like to ask the universe respectfully, is this a powerful tool that we, ordinary humans, can contribute to the change? And what kind of, how powerful is it? So is it powerful? And if so, how powerful? Let's see what the universe has to say. Four of Pentacles, the Sun, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, King of Swords, Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we were asking about if we, how powerful is the element of non-participation, the walkout type of situation? How powerful is that? It's indicated by the Four of Pentacles, which is he is being careful with his resources. And that's exactly what we're asking. Being careful with our participation rates, what and how we participate in the global agenda. Is it powerful? And we've got a huge yes here with the Sun. And the Sun is a very loving energy. It's a major arcana. So we're getting a huge yes, 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 that it can be powerful. Now let's look at the recent past. We've got the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands talks about some disagreement and strife. And certainly we have had a lot of that. Nobody's backing down and running away from this fight, but it has been a fight. And we know between, the Alliance, the White Hats, the light and the dark, has been, there's been a battle going on. Now let's look here for the present. This is a card of victory for one and defeat for another. Okay, and since we were getting yes on the sun here about the effectiveness with it, it is going to help make this defeat happen. A defeat where there's not excess bloodshed, but a victory, a thoughtful, well-campaigned victory. And I love that card. Okay, also the fact that it's a 5. 5s signify whatever's going on is not going to be of long duration. Okay, King of Swords is our near future. He is one of our ultimate white hat cards. Okay, often signifies Mr. T. Okay, so it is going to help the Alliance if we thoughtfully disengage. And we've done a big part of that just with saying no to fear. So let's listen with our discernment on to see what other ways we can disengage peacefully and legally and make change. Now, the clarification and advice, we have the 9 of Cups here. This man is very, very happy and satisfied with the situation. We are going to have a lot of satisfaction with results if we do this. And here with the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, it's a generosity card. It's an earth sign. So it's also going to mean that we're going to see some real tangible change that's good for humanity if we do. Let's look at a couple other cards and see what else the universe wanted us to know about the power of disengaging. We've got Star, another major arcana. And the Star is often, it indicates some off-world help, but definitely a very loving and positive energy. And we have, speaking of loving and positive energy, we have the 6 of Cups, which is a card of reconciliation. And I think in this case, we'll be trying to reclaim our path, the path humanity was meant to be on originally. So yeah, it looks like we got a big thumbs up on checking out Reignite Freedom, but we will watch it with interest and not gullibility. And we definitely got a thumbs up from the universe about what we regular, ordinary citizens can do, that how powerful it will be to thoughtfully and intelligently decide when to stop participating in certain archaic expectations. Okay, we'll see what those are. We'll accept them thoughtfully and participate as our conscience and discernment dictate. So until tomorrow, and I'm going on the assumption that there's going to be a tomorrow, I'll be back, okay? And we'll talk more then. And in the meantime, use your discernment, use caution, not fear, and know that you are loved. And there are so many that are working to make the changes our world need, and we can be a small but wonderful part of that. We really can. So keep smiling. Watch those videos I pointed out, because they really will make you feel, you will feel empowered. You'll know that you're not alone, because you aren't. And I'm here too. Thank you. Your time is precious. And I know I took a little more of it than usual, but I thought it was important. And until next time, I send you my love and light and wish all things bright for you.